Thank you for visiting our channel. Today I came out to review and also quick unbox this awesome looking smartwatch. This is from a company called Gydom and it is modeled IDW13. Yes, it's 240 by 240 screen size, but I have to mention that this company is really paying attention to a few things that customers are asking for. Number one is the quality. Number two is how the band is going to work. Number three is going to be the weight of the watch, and number four is going to be the battery capacity, which in this one is about 300 milliamps. And best part is when you're charging, it's going to charge very quickly. And I do not want to forget, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, click the subscribe button. Make sure you share this with your friends and family. Make sure you click the notification, select all in order to get notified once we have a new video out. On top of that, if you have a question, drop them at the bottom of the video. We'll have to help you out ASAP. And don't forget to click the like button. That really motivates us to make these type of videos quickly with a little more detail every time. In here are all the components that are part of the box. Now it comes with this nice manual. This has a lot of different languages involved in it. So once you open, you can see the content. And then on page 1, you can see the quick start guide on how you're going to be able to turn it on, how you can turn it off and charge it. And if you go to the second page, it talks about the download app and also screen orientation and more features in care and maintenance. Everything's going to be there. Then on a fourth page, it will change language. But if you go all the way to the end, it's just white. Now it comes with a charging cable, which is inside of a little plastic when you take it out. And you can see that one side is USB type A and the other side has the two prongs with the two magnets on each side. So you can charge it. We will show you how this part is done in the video. Now it also comes with this little card. If you flip in the back, it talks about warranty card and you can read it. Now here's the watch. It already comes with the actual band. Part of it is connected to this. And you can see how this has been created. So this is plastic, and yes, it is a little stretchy, but we're not going to stretch it too much. And it is connected, so you can change these bands to a different one very easily. You can take it off, and then the band itself is also nicely created on both sides. It is not bad, but don't wear it for too long. And if it is a hot day, make sure that you switch these to a different one, which will be better. But the ones that comes with it, or this one, is still good enough. And here's the watch itself. This is how it's been designed. So yes, there's a little film on the top that we're just going to take out. So this way you can see it. And there is a little bezel around it. Once we turn on, you can see that there is just one little turn. And also that is clickable, the little button that it has, a little knob. And when you go to the back part of it, this is the function part, so it can read your blood oxygen and also your heartbeat. And this is the charger right on the top. You have some writings around it, which makes a lot of sense. When you go to this side, there's a little speaker. And when you go on this side, there's a little hole. Now that's going to be your mic, so that way you can talk and also make calls directly from this watch itself. We will try to test everything out one by one, but this is how it really looks. And then let's just turn it on. And there you go. So it will tell you to get the app, and we will switch the screen and show you exactly how that part is done. So now we can go through and play with the actual watch. So make sure that it is turned on and you're on this screen, which is really good. So you can go to your camera and then you can bring it to the back so you can read the QR code. And here you go, and the QR comes up. Just select it. It automatically takes you to the website or to actual Google Play Store to get the app. And if you do not have Very Fit app, just click on it and it will start installing it for you. It will take a couple of seconds for it to go through so you can get it. And there you go. Once it's done, just click on open, so it opens up for very first time. Now if you don't have an account, that's okay. Just go ahead and create one. So right here it says start use. We're going to agree, and then it will find your watch. You have to select it. So now it's connecting via Bluetooth. And there you go. Now you can say set. The notification is on. Once it's done successfully, just click next. And now you can pair the actual watch to it, and you can select your country. So it should by default pick up wherever we are. But if it doesn't, that's okay. You can select here and we can say Canada, and it should come up. And there you go. You can select your gender. So once you go through it, I found there's an update right now happening. So we're just going to wait for this update to go through. There you go. Now it says upgrade now. So now it's sending the update to the actual watch. And this is what happens. Again, every update will get your watch to get better. Now I'm using another watch, which I've been using for a couple of months. And I'm going to switch to this right now. And there you go. Once it's done, you will get the little pop-up that says, so now it says checking. And I just want to see exactly how this part is done. And there you go. We're just going to say okay. And now it gives me all of the options of what I should look for. The call alert is there, everything. And just going to say yes. And extended warranty. So it talks about everything that what you really need to apply and need to do with this. But let's just go back into the app itself. So the app itself has some little features, as you can check. Going on the top about your health, and then going about the data and also calories. So everything that you're really looking for on this will be on this app itself, and also award and achievements. So when you go from the actual home to the exercise, then it will change. It will give you maps of where you're going to walk. That's a really cool sign. We'll talk about which phone is connected, how much % of battery you have, what version you have, and if it's connected by Bluetooth or not. You can click on it so you can see more about the actual watch. It's all going to be here, which is really good. Now, if you go to the next part, it's talking about the watch faces. So there's a little market for it that you can go through and you can check to see if any other ones will be in your league. You want to get the next one, which will be really good. Now there are some that really falls in my category. I really like some of these playing. So something like this, I'm going to say install. It takes a couple of seconds for it to go through, get the actual app. There you go. You can see how fast it runs through. So yes, some watches, this will be very, very slow, but you can see that it's automatically switched and changed. And yes, I'm getting some of my emails on this. So the notification on this is really good, and it vibrates. And going back, you have more options. So the call is enabled, so I can make call and receive calls and do more. I will be playing with that in a couple of seconds. But if I have to use, there are certain options of it that you can properly play with. And if there is any updates, you can go through to do those updates easily using this app. So this is really cool. And let's go next to the actual watch and play with it to see exactly what's involved in this. So once you have it on your hand, you can swipe down. You get all the options. So you can go to the night mode, and this is called D&D mode. And also you can make the brightness to be very low, mid. There you go, you can see that. So it's really cool that how you're going to be able to play. So the less that you use, the more you will gain for your battery life. And then you can also have it, see it says wake gesture. So that way when you have it down, it's off. When you pick it up, it should come on. I really like that. And then you can also use this as your flashlight, which is really cool. And you can make it dimmer or lighter. You can press it so you can go back. And also you have one part that is draining the water. So I really like that too. So just in case if you, and it goes in the water, you can use that. So any water that's inside, by vibration, it will get it out. Now there are more options in this. So this is for face. You can see watch faces. You can switch from one to another. Every time you do that, you get a little buzz. So this way you can play with it. Now if I go back into the settings, you have your display, your sound, your battery level. So everything that you see in the setting part, it will be in there. So if I have to go to the power on and off, I really like that. You can turn it off. And if you want to put a timer, yes, you can select a timer. You can go here and you can set it up so it can buzz and it can wake you up in the morning. I'd really like that too. So if I go from the right to the left, Alexa comes up, and I didn't set that part up, but you can go here and you can dial a number, and then it will use your phone in the background, which I'm going to put like this so you can see that. And then I'm going to play with this so we can dial a number. So in this case, we're just going to call 611. And I'm going to say dial. See that? It dials.
Welcome to Rogers. I see you are calling from.
I really like that. So this is really showing how this will really work when you're making calls. Now, when you are also receiving calls will be the same. You just have to pick it up, and then you can talk through this watch, and that way it will make your life a lot easier. Now, when it comes to certain parts of it, there you go, sir. A lot of notifications will be on this, and you can get rid of them very easily. And when you go from the right side to the left, you're going to see most of the stuff that you have done today, which is really cool. Now, if I have to go from the left to the right, you have Alexa, and it's not been set up, so you can set it up, and then you can give them certain aspects of it, and it will really do the job for you. So you can say to turn on the lights, turn off the lights. If you do have set up everything, it will really work for you through this. So there are really good stuff on this. You can hold, and you can change the screen. I really like that too, that how this part is set up. So there are different things that you can do with this watch, which really stands out. Now, when you wear it, now make sure it is not really loose and it's not really tight. And then you can put this part inside. I really like that, so it doesn't get stuck to anything when you are processing a task. And there you go. Now you can go to your watch and play with it. So you can go to activity, or you can go to heart monitor, and right now it is just checking my heartbeat to see exactly how fast it is beating. And there you go. So I'm in a mid, which is really good. So to charge your phone, you just have to make sure that you connect the other side of this wire to a computer, or in this case to a hub, so that way you can charge it. And you just have to go near to it, and it automatically connects, and that's it. That beep means it starts charging. All the links will be available at the bottom of the video where you can order it from. Except that I hope you guys like our video. If you do like it, click the like button, subscribe button on the top, comment at the bottom. Always remember to visit our own website, which is exitex.info. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and other social networking places, and thank you.